It's in the game.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They'll try the run. Knocked down behind the line, and this defense trying to shut down the running game and set the tone right out of the gate. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Lopez wants to fire. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays. And you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Still looking, on the move. On the run, fires downfield. And the missed connection on 3rd down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Lopez to pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Is headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play, everything's...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. Starts to scramble to the left. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires and picked off.
Not all DBs DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
To the air on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to change this route. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take...
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. They're already 0 for 2 on fourth down in this quarter, but they'll try again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to fire deep. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
You about to quit? You about to quit, ain't you? I know you about to quit. Go ahead. It's all good. So I get to the next game.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Now this is a gamble here, going for it on 4th and long from their own 40. Under fire. Using his feet to buy time. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Loss on 1st down, increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turns it on in midfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusive.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Pressure coming. Inside the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Pocket breaking down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Cal!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half.
That was a good
Close
drive.
this gap,
I really like
create
that.
some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Looking for the two-point try. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They want to throw it. Gets it out fast. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lopez wants to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the match...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unloads it downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. He'll try to do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ship. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. And he just
defense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on his way to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Lopez to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it down and run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes a connection. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take it.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Has to get there to move the sticks. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put it.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
They kick it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
3rd downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. First play of the drive comes from the 38. To the ground with the back.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He might want another play. The play action fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return.
Oh, you about to quit, ain't you? You about to quit. Go ahead. I know you about to quit. I know that was a tough loss for you. I know it's a tough loss for you. I know that's a tough loss for you. That perspective.